All right, so we are watching Little Princess tonight, The Little Princess.
The Little Princess.
We did find out in making the movie poster that it is called The Little Princess. This is my choice of a movie to watch. It didn't win any awards, although I think it probably should have. We'll make our assessment about that later. Walter Lange directed it. Charles Maxwell was the composer, and I know that Shirley Temple is starring in it. I don't know who all of the other actors are.
I'm looking forward to it.
You're looking forward to The Little Princess.
I am looking forward to The Little Princess.
Have you seen other Shirley Temple movies?
I have. I mean, growing up, Sunday mornings, Sunday afternoons, or whatever on television, they would show stuff like this. I don't remember what other Shirley Temple movies I've seen.
So you don't know if you've seen Heidi or...
I vaguely remember Heidi, but did they also do a remake of Heidi?
They did.
I've seen clips of Shirley Temple.
Oh, okay. All right. And this is in color. I thought it was black and white. I remember it that way, but maybe I'm thinking of some of her other movies. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's get this started. And very old 20th Century Fox. I actually missed that opening.
That's all hand painted.
Yeah. Shirley Temple, The Little Princess. And this is based off of a novel it was written in 1888. I don't know those people.
I don't know any of those people. Ooh, Cesar Romero. He was in the 1960s Batman.
Samuel Pokrass.
There's a ballet in this.
There is a ballet in this, yes.
Yay.
I am a dancer, so I love just watching choreography in general. I think you'll enjoy the ballet in this.
We'll see.
But this is not a musical. England, 1899. It's a nice coat of arms.
It's a weird shot. We're under a bridge. That's London Bridge. From an angle nobody's ever seen it before. I wonder how authentic the costuming is in this.
Well, they didn't win an award for costumes.
Transvaal.
Yeah, so there's a war happening.
I'm gonna have to look up the historical context of this, aren't I?
Well, knowing you being a history guru. There she is.
I'll be back and we'll be together again before you can say knife.
I can say knife a good many times in a year.
I know, that's
School,
weird.
you'll have charming little girls to play with.
Look at those cars.
It's the dawn of the automobile. Miss Minchin's seminary?
Yep.
Not a very cheerful looking school, is it, Daddy?
The very idea of delivering a thing like this at the front door.
Oh, look, Daddy, my pony.
Your employer will answer for this. Now take him away.
Little scullery maid.
Apparently you are not aware, Captain Crew, that I conduct one of the most dignified and exclusive schools in London.
Here, when I learned that my regiment was
Oh,
to
her
leave
name
at
is
once for
Sarah?
South Africa, so we had to act hurriedly.
Yeah, so it's the same as my name. It means princess.
Ah, yes, it does.
This is made out to the school. Will be
You
enough
and
for the
all your
moment?
money.
Oh, fine.
I should say it would. Why, it's stupendous. Your face is most familiar. Were you ever on the stage? I seem to associate you with one of the old music halls.
Music hall? My brother
He
on
looks
stage.
high.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous indeed. You're quite right.
And now, shall we look at little Sarah's room? Just a moment, Miss Rose.
They're all gonna hate her.
This is Miss Rose, one of my most capable teachers.
She's just like a little princess, isn't she?
Wait and see.
Wow.
Princess, indeed.
But she's not a princess.
The rooms have just been papered.
She
Well, I
just
thought
has
you didn't have
the
any
money
room.
of that.
But I didn't know then what a dear little girl was coming.
I expect you think I'm completely spoiling the child. And no doubt you're right. But actually, it's good for her. She's much too inclined to bury her little nose in a book and keep it there until someone lures her out of it.
Spoiling is good for
See, Miss
her.
Minchin,
How dare she read
I
all
know.
day long?
Right.
It's teaching good
Yeah,
values.
dude, spoil her to get her out of the books. That's good parenting.
I think he just told her that the mom is passed away.
Of course.
you're learning me by
Let
heart,
me
little
pet
Sarah.
your face.
Shall we say goodbye, like we used to at home?
My daddy has to go away. But he'll return most any day.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be gone.
I can't do it this time. I can't do it. I can do it now. My daddy has to go away. But he'll return most any day. Any moment I may see my daddy coming back to me.
That's so horrible.
And she has to wear those shoes.
I will do it. I will. I'll pretend this is part of a war. You'll be the enemy, and you'll be my trusty lance. Now, ready, aim, fire!
It's worse than learning how to tie your shoes.
Ouch!
Oh, jeez. They look pretty tight already. Whoa.
Sulam, Kub Mouse and Hi.
Good morning. Mrs. Saab speaks Hindustani?
I've lived in India all my life. Good morning.
How do you do?
Here, put your shoe up. Come in.
She automatically knew she didn't tie her shoes.
Good morning, Becky.
Good morning.
Apparently they weren't fastened.
Is the young laddie any boots to put on? Well,
Oh, my
Cory ran away
goodness.
yesterday. I'll get them. I'll get them, miss.
How sad is this girl?
Oh, I beg your pardon, miss. Oh, I'm sorry. That's all right. Goodbye, Becky. Goodbye. Bye.
How cute is Becky?
Do you think Miss Minchin could be as cross as she looks?
Did you sleep well?
No, I didn't, thank you.
Come, dear. Lavinia, you and Jessie will move down one place. Sarah will be seated at my right after this.
That'll make him like her.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you putting salt on your plate, dear?
Just in case you should ask me to have one of your eggs.
Wait, so what did they get for breakfast?
She just had an empty plate.
Mr. Jeffrey, will I saddle the pony for the wheel lass?
It may take me some time.
That's quite all right. We'll wait here in the tack room.
All right.
Oh, she's a quick one.
Are you glad to see me?
My gosh, her giggle is
Wow.
adorable.
Mr. Jeffrey's gonna give me something tamer than you.
Shirley lives for that school and her ideas of propriety and snobbishness.
Fiddlesticks. She's afraid of losing an excellent teacher whom she gets for nothing.
Fiddlesticks.
I'm
Fiddlesticks.
Stanford. I'll have a talk with her myself.
It's interesting how they're handling music in this, and I think we're going to see a progression. I mean, obviously, we're going to see a progression over time.
I was thinking the same
It's not
thing.
really a film score. It's like
No.
they found some music and just dropped it in because it was feeling slow and boring, I guess.
Well, and at the same time, it's not really background music so much either
No.
in here. It's just, it's there, but it's like super low.
It reminds me of the Little Rascals, quite honestly.
Of course,
the
they-
same era.
They didn't win for best sound either.
No. That's true.
Yeah,
Everything else.
I am interested in seeing how the score changes. However, we're going to be watching Gone with the Wind, and I know that their music is.
They
more
actually had
prominent.
a score in Gone
Yes.
with the Wind.
Yes.
Oh,
I expect I'll have to make my visit a little longer.
Told you she's a sly one.
yes. She's very worldly.
That's sad. It hurts me to look at him.
Have no
Jeez.
fear, little one. There's a letter for her this time.
Oh. Hey, he can tap. So can she.
Well, it's Shirley Temple.
Lost a week,
Oh.
down that alley came a toff.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry. I guess it is a
with
musical.
lost cough.
Cease, my Mrs. Sexy, stop that off.
In the very gentle money why?
Oh,
What
what
a cheer.
Maybe they just both know this song.
Oh, you're gonna meet Bill. Every walk the street, Bill. Love, I thought I should have died. I'm not in the old Kent Road.
I have no idea what they're saying.
Miss
Where her
Rose,
dad is.
my daddy's mapicking.
Way to go,
Darling, I'm
Miss
so
Rose.
sorry. I didn't know. I'm afraid so. I have to stay with her till she can spell Constantinople.
Good heavens, that may take months.
You leave that to me.
I enlisted today, and while I don't want Miss Rose to know quite yet, I'll be going over there shortly myself.
Uh-oh.
To mapicking? And perhaps you can help my father.
Rather. We'll get him out.
What the blazes are you doing
The
here?
Monopoly Man.
Hello.
Handsome, you impudent puppy. What are you doing here?
Don't be frightened, Sarah. It's only my grandfather.
Don't you believe him, young woman? I disowned him the day he was born.
And we're really very fond of each
Of
other.
course we are. What? We're nothing of the kind.
As a favor to me, will you please stop shouting at my best-paying pupil?
Pupil? Eh? You think I'll buy you off?
I hadn't thought of that, but it's not a bad idea.
Well, I'll see you hanged, drawn, and quartered first. Wait till I see the woman who runs this school. I'll put a spoke in your wheel.
Do.
Okay, so that's his grandfather?
Yes.
And he hates him.
Yes.
And apparently he hates his own son also.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Bet he's going to
Really?
propose.
To Miss Rose? She said she would?
Oh, sounds like he already did.
That's wonderful.
She marches like a dancer.
Well, she is a dancer. Oh, she's not doing a very good job.
Bye, dear.
Old lady's not even going to say goodbye to him as he
Nope.
goes off to
Sarah?
war.
Nope, he was just
I
a
shall
teacher.
expect an explanation of this.
Yes, Miss Minchin. As soon as I can think of one.
Perhaps a new
Casualty
wing.
list. That means people that have died or are
Yes.
injured.
Could be both.
Oh, they killed my boy.
That's a horrible way to find
I
out.
know soldiers are supposed to stand a lot. Please do something about Mafia King right away. But they'll all be lost. My daddy won't come back. Oh,
There he is!
He answered.
everything is relieved.
That was
Answered
quick.
very quick.
Everything is relieved.
She should have prayed earlier.
Oh, thank you for being so quick about it this time. Thing. Mafia King is relieved.
Hooray!
Isn't it wonderful? Do you hear the cherry?
They all just gather outside the school.
My daddy is saved.
Somebody's getting a letter.
Oh,
She spells her name wrong.
I shouldn't have to pretend nearly so hard when I want to make believe I'm there.
she doesn't
And
have to
now,
open any
You want
presents.
the
No,
others
it's
to
good.
have their presents?
No
Yes,
rapping in
please.
1899.
They're all over here. Here you are, Miss
Oh,
Florence.
that was
Oh,
wrapped.
nice. And would you help with the other presents?
From one old trooper to another. Me in younger and happier days. I was better than
Yeah.
was bubbling Bertie.
Here's a picture of me
Thank you.
for your birthday.
Here, this is from me.
A diamond
Hope you like
necklace.
it.
Why, it's just what I wanted.
Mum's the word,
Oh,
you
it's a
know.
pipe.
Rather.
Oh,
He's gonna blow bubbles out of that, isn't he?
here's my present, miss.
Oh,
Mine so very good.
Many
many
happy,
happy returns.
Oh, thank you, Becky. It's beautiful, Becky. I shall love it. Oh, really,
And I
miss?
didn't get anything for
And
you.
mine's so very new. It's my present to you. I'd rather you had it than anyone else I know. You're sweet, Becky.
I'm gonna
Yes,
sell
dear,
this and
very
feed my
nice.
family for a year.
Miss Minchin.
Beg pardon, miss.
Yes?
He seems very much upset about something. He's waiting in your office.
Very well, I'll go at once.
See, this would be a good music cue moment.
Miss Rose.
Yes.
The scarf is beautiful.
Captain Crewe is dead. He was so reported in the list this morning. Moreover, he died a bankrupt.
Oh no.
She certainly left penniless, and she's certainly left on your hands. She hasn't a relative in the world that we know of.
I'll turn her out in the streets.
You think that wise, Miss Minchin? The reputation of your school, you know.
Yes, that is so.
Of course. The child could be made to serve in your employ
Priorities.
until her indebtedness is worked out.
But that would take years.
Quite so.
So she's Cinderella now.
Sarah, it's almost 2 o'clock now.
Captain Crewe is dead. His name appeared on the list today. He's left the child a pauper. You had better tell her.
Oh,
Oh, I couldn't do that.
is it
Well,
your
do as you are
responsibility?
told.
Well, honestly, who would you want to tell her?
Yes, but still.
There's a friendly face.
Sarah, you understand, of course, that these rooms can no longer be yours.
She's gonna make her sleep under the stairs.
Well, at least she let her take her doll.
If she stole that doll, that'd be terrible. The only thing she has left. Oh, even further up the stairs.
Well, she could probably sell it.
There it
for
is.
Money.
Living in the attic. Oh, by the way, it's haunted.
It hasn't been cleaned.
That's her first job.
This is to be your room in the future. Ordinarily, you would go to a charitable institution, but I'm going to let you remain here.
There's no charity
There will
here.
be duties for you to perform, of course. You better take off that party frock and put this on. I'll send up some shoes.
Can't even give her a day.
No.
It's jacked up.
Here's Daddy's dead. Life is horrible.
Start mourning.
My daddy has to go away. But he'll return most any day.
They really rip your heart out.
Return to your room and smooth down those curls. Then go to the kitchen.
You're not allowed to have curls.
No.
Look what you're doing. For that you'll get no breakfast. Come in. You better make some more toast for the missus. Sure. Coming up. Here's your breakfast. Take it over there.
Toast? Her curls didn't get very smooth.
Please, Mrs. O'Connell,
pulled them
may
back.
I give my breakfast to Becky?
Miss Rose?
Oh,
I'll take the mail, if you please.
so mean.
Yep.
What are you looking for?
Jeffrey's coming back. Gonna marry. Well, they're already married.
They're already married.
Jeffrey's coming back. They're gonna adopt her and pull her out of this scullery-made existence that she's got.
It's your prediction.
And then they're gonna take the other girl with them.
You say this girl's a teacher at your school?
She was, until I discharged her today.
Oh, nice.
We're not likely to hear from her again.
And I was prepared to turn over a handsome sum to that boy when he got back.
Then I was right to withhold this.
Oh,
he made it over to her.
Wow.
You're not very fond of the girl, are you?
Hardly, under the circumstances.
Come in, Becky.
Wait a minute. Is she coming from her room?
I'm glad you wanted to sleep, miss. But he's not dead. How do you know, miss? Something inside tells me so. And sometimes I hear him calling for me. Oh, Lord, miss.
It is haunted. I'm getting some Little Orphan Annie vibes from this.
Smoke.
I see it.
You're
That's a lot of
smoking.
smoke from that pipe.
See. Well, ta-ta, old girl. But he said, dirty old boy, the wounded need you. So you stay here and cheer up the brave lads who have fallen in our just cause. So I'm practically in command of this hospital.
Ah,
Oh, Mr.
Sure.
Birdie, could my father be in there? If you're in charge, could I please look for him in there?
Well,
Please.
yes, of course
How
you
can
may.
you say
Things
no to
like
her?
that can happen, you know. We'll try another ward.
that guy's having a nice cigarette in the corner.
Well, he's sick. Well, it
Yeah.
looks like there's more smoke.
That's right.
I mean, when you're ill, that's what you do in a hospital.
Helping all the other ones. Look, that guy's got a pipe.
There's old Bertie!
Were you with the troops at Mafeking?
Yes, of course I was. That's where I ran away, you know.
No.
Then did you know my father?
A deserter.
Captain Crew?
Yes, of course. That's a fine-looking officer, isn't he? He ought to do well.
Oh, he's
Where did you
nuts.
see my father last? Where is he now?
He's living in a dream, Sarah. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Come on, dear.
PTSD.
Don't go yet, lad. Give us a song.
Yes, give us a song, Bertie. I mean, let's try and forget our own troubles and do something for these lads, shall we?
All right, I'll try.
That was fast.
Darling. What about the old Kent Road?
That's the one. Mackie will play it for you. Have a go at it, Mac.
Just happened to have this in my lap.
That's right. And also, we both know it.
3, evening at the stroke of pardon me, and the missus takes a little sigh. Oh, wonderful, they're still alive.
If you saw that little donkey go, when we start, the blessed donkey stops. He won't move, so I quickly ops. Pals start a whacking him when down he drops. Someone says he wasn't mine to go.
Watch, chill, all the neighbors cry. Do you go to meet Bill and you hold the string, Bill? Laugh, I want to shoot a guy, knocked him in the old Kent Road.
She's very talented.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Ronnie! Ronnie!
You look as though you know you're being naughty and enjoying it.
Does he?
Ronnie! For shame.
That dude
Here
jumped
she is
across the
on
window.
bookshelves.
Bookshelves?
Oh.
There is a fire sometimes, of course.
Well, That is the hardest of all to imagine.
Doctor, this man is an unknown. His papers were lost.
But his mind doesn't clear, sir. He has no lucid moments. He received a nasty head wound.
Yep.
Sir.
Sarah, you look so tired, and you look hungry, too. Are you actually hungry, Sarah? Yes, I am hungry. I'm so hungry I could eat you.
Whoa. Jeez. Just trying to be nice.
Well, this is what happens when you get hangry.
I guess so. She's
Well,
in a
I'm
hurry,
plenty.
too.
My father pays for it. Come back here and clean up that hearth.
What happened to the color?
This is nighttime.
Oh, they put a filter on to make it look like it's nighttime. Got it. Wow, you can't see hardly anything.
It's more believable than stuff from the 70s.
I'm sorry. You run on home and come back tomorrow morning. That's a good little girl.
You advise an operation then?
Yes. You
Oh, no.
I do.
Drill his head.
Test this man for removal to Edinburgh in the morning.
Yes,
Oh,
Doctor.
no.
Sir.
Where's... What's his name? The brother?
Jeffrey?
No, the other one.
Oh, Mr. something. Whatever his
Song
name.
and Dance Man.
Right.
I've had enough of it. You must realize once and for all that your father is dead.
Don't you say that. He's not dead. He's not. And you can't stop me from looking for him either.
How dare you speak to me in that manner, you impudent little... I'll attend to you further in the morning.
She sleeps with makeup on.
Oh, this is the ballet.
What makes you say that?
Of course.
This is what you dream when you're hungry.
What's she dreaming about him?
Your Highness, please forgive me, but something has gone amiss.
I saw that lad steal a kiss from that shameless little miss. They're
Yeah,
a
hair.
wicked pair, your highness. There's a law, I understand, against kissing in this land.
I just thought she should be kissed. So I kissed her. Kissed her twice.
Yes, it looks as if it's true. And I'll have to punish you.
Oh my goodness.
Please. He did not steal the kiss. I gave it to him. Just like this.
He is hers and she is his'n. That old witch should go to prison.
Whoa.
You're a very wicked woman.
You're a nasty peeping Tommy.
Banish her from here forever. Never show your face here, never.
This is surprisingly well written.
Never show your face.
This dancing's much better.
Oh, I assumed she was not a ballerina.
No, she is, but she's obviously not on point yet.
I'm sure she was trained in everything at one point.
Her turns are not quite there, but that's okay. She's so darling.
Isn't she?
Nice dream.
That's a pretty luxurious blanket. Oh, did he put that on her? Oh, he furnished her a room.
I know.
Did he give her a fire too?
Food.
There it is.
And a rug.
And the multiple rugs.
I must be dreaming.
Wait, did he do this while she was sleeping?
It's warm.
Apparently. She's a heavy sleeper.
Did he pass it through the window?
Yes, miss. How did it all get here? Did you pretend it into happening? I don't know.
Speak it into
I
existence.
never pretended as good as this before.
Oh, he's gonna show him?
Oh, he already knows.
Okay, so did we jump time again to a point where...
The grandpa's nice?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he had a problem with his son, but I don't think he would agree with how she's treating the girls.
We have to assume that Becky's room wasn't fixed. So
no, but they left two things.
So it's not really the girls, it's just Shirley Temple.
Well, they provided two of everything.
Get him ready to be sent with Group D. They'll be leaving in about an hour.
Very well, Doctor.
How dare dare you talk back to me? Was I doing that? My goodness.
Whoa! Wow.
Cory.
Somebody's had enough.
These articles are rare and costly. You stole them, didn't you? This is a matter for the police.
Oh, locked in. Both ears. Oh, that's an easy walk.
Ah, what game is this, little Mrs. Sam?
May we please go through your house? We're running away from the police.
And a very nice game, too. Will you enter?
Thank you very much indeed. There they are. Stop them. Vicky, run, run.
Oh, no. Ooh.
That was nice.
I want one of those.
Harvard Hospital, and hurry, please.
We're sorry, youngin, you can't go upstairs now. Yeah, I was saying, now come back here. You can't go up there. You know, you could be in trouble.
Oh.
What is it the child wants?
Oh, please.
You know how that is, right?
Take me away.
Is that the Queen?
What
Yes.
is it,
Of
child?
England?
Yes.
My father.
Colonel, will you please see that this child is escorted through the wards?
I think we'd better cover this.
Really? Oh, come on. They should do the Scooby-Doo thing, though.
You gotta make for a good story.
I think they're just padding for time.
Yes, sir.
Well, he's being transferred. Oh, there's
Jeffrey!
Thank you, darling.
This man will have to wait for the next ambulance, all right?
Nice.
I think you better take him into the waiting room.
Goodbye, God bless.
Bye.
That wasn't a very thorough search there, Commander, or whatever you are.
But they went through all the wards.
I have proof, and I intend to turn her over to the authorities.
Oh, come on!
Sarah.
Daddy?
Sarah.
Daddy! What's the matter, Daddy? Why don't you talk to me?
Sarah.
Don't you know me, Daddy? I'm Sarah. I'm Sarah.
Sarah.
You don't know me.
My little Sarah never cried.
But I'm Sarah. I'm Sarah.
Sarah. Sarah!
Captain True is alive?
Of course he's alive. How could she find him if he wasn't alive?
Oh, let's just jump ahead a couple hours.
Bertie, I found my father. Daddy, it's a magic.
And here comes the Queen! Stand up! No! Oh, come on!
Oh, he's not crippled.
Just don't fall down.
The Queen saved the day.
That's right. Roll credits.
The end. What did you think?
It was good. It was, it had its quirkiness from being in 1939. But it was pretty well written. I got very Little Orphan Annie vibes from it. I see a lot of similarities and parallels to Annie.
Now remember, this is based off of a book that was written in 1888.
Right. Annie was copying from this. There are parallels there in the sense of the little girl being left behind, always hoping for her parents to arrive, the evil headmistress or whoever's in charge of the group of girls.
I saw more parallel between Cinderella, because Cinderella was kind-hearted and faithful and true, and she was a servant in her own home. And this was her home for however many months before her dad had passed away.
Oh, this is definitely a Cinderella story, but there's also, if you remember in Annie at the end, she meets the President of the United States, and he's in a wheelchair.
Oh, that's true.
You know.
So this didn't win any awards, but I thought it was a very good story.
It will rip your heart out. And Shirley Temple is adorable. I'll admit that, yes.
Yeah, she got me again. She made me cry.
She was definitely a talented little girl.
She did get married, and she was an ambassador. She had a very good life.
She died February 10th, 2014, so 10 years ago.
Yeah. That was a fun movie, and now you can say that you've seen it, and now you know what I'm talking about when I
liked
say...
it. I actually liked it, yes, even though it wasn't really I'm not the target audience for this particular film.
This is not it's a movie that you would have watched, but you're glad that you saw it.
Correct. This is something I would have seen on TV, flipping through, and maybe falling asleep too, taking a nap. But it was good. I'll give a thumbs up for it.
We'll have to make a decision on what our next movie is going to be. We did find somebody that has not seen The Wizard of Oz or Gone with the Wind.
That's right.
Surprisingly. So we're excited to have her with us.
She will most likely show up several times as we look for somebody who's never seen certain movies.
This is true. Bye.
Bye.